is Monday, which means we're talking to Takayo here at Buffalo Wild Wings' old Eastwood Road location. Mike Vaccaro with you alongside the coach, Takayo Siddle. UNCW men's basketball continues to be on a roll, 16-2, 5-0 atop the conference standings, winners of 6 straight games. The last one gave a lot of Seahawk fans a lot of heart palpitations with the comeback effort for UNCW. We'll certainly dive into that here today and also talk about the matchup with Northeastern before that as well, as UNCW wins 2 on the road in conference play. Home quickly on Saturday, then they're back out on the road for 3 games, but home on Saturday with the rival Campbell University coming into town. Students back, so it should be an electric environment in Trask Coliseum on Saturday. The lone game for both those teams here this week. But Coach, I'll bring you in here, and how you doing? Did you recover from Saturday? Did you step away from the game a little bit on Sunday?
Yeah, I recovered fine. That was the plan the whole time, Mike, just to get down big and fight our way back. That was part of the game plan, but no, I'm good. Was able to get away from it. Yesterday, it's funny. I was talking to one of my assistants on the phone, and he starts talking about Campbell and all of this, and I stopped him. I said, I don't give a shit about Campbell right now. I'm not thinking about basketball today. Let's talk about something else. So that's exactly what I did. I was able to get away from it and relax a little bit.
And you've got to sometimes. Again, You're right in the middle of it right now in conference play. 5 games in. Again, 5-0 atop the conference standings. We're going to dive into the games individually, but again, you go up, you make this northern swing. What were your concerns with your kids? And again, because you're only playing really 6 guys the majority of the minutes. You're throwing in Jonathan Lamoth in there, McCoy Mabor at times as well. You don't have Gavin Walsh still, so you go up there shorthanded still. How were you worried about it? Were you worried about kind of managing the minutes of these guys?
I was concerned about a lot. How much time do we have? So, not even thinking about Northeastern, just thinking about us. We don't have a guy in Gavin Walsh in the rotation that at the time was averaging almost 13 a game and 9 rebounds and playing some of his best basketball. So without him, had no idea what was going on with his leg, just trying to figure that part of it out, dealing with some other stuff. Nothing bad, but just other stuff that comes with being a head coach. And then you're a big fella, didn't practice all week because he was at home with the flu for a few days. That was his first time being back, with physical activity for, since last Saturday. So there was a lot of things that I was worried about. Then you're playing against a CAA legendary coach and Bill Cohen, a team that scores the ball really well. And they're very sound on both ends of the floor. So there's a lot of concerns there. The main focus was trying to make sure our guys were okay, making sure mentally they were in the right spot, and they were. They've attacked everything that I've asked them to attack in a first-class manner. They've attacked it with force, and we continue to grow as a group, grow as a program, and to see those guys be as connected as they are right now is definitely a good thing.
And before you took this trip, it was a 3-game weekend conference play. Yeah. Every game was a grind. Every game, again, we talk a lot that you're getting the opponent's best shot because you're the reigning champs here. And you really didn't have chance to rest, and then you're shorthanded as well. Were you able to have a practice where you're able to actually scrimmage and do things?
No, not really. We haven't had a normal practice in probably 2 months. It's just hard right now. The way we're getting better in games. My teams in the past, especially last year, we were able to get better in practice because we weren't injured and guys weren't sick. We're getting better in games, so we haven't had a normal practice in so long. So we're just trying to search for ways to help our guys grow a little bit each and every day, and that's a real challenge right now.
Again, we go back to the experience. Does it help to have these guys that are older that maybe you don't need to practice for 2 hours, hour and a half, or whatever you typically do, and these guys can still get what they need to maybe with the time on the floor and then study time of the film and everything else off the floor?
Yeah, it helps. I think a few ways that it helps. They're in there getting their extra work in, making sure they're watching film all the time. Those are 2 things that they do a lot. every single day. It's part of their process. And then when you get in those tight games, those really close possession games, guys that have been there and done that before, that's when that really kicks in, that experience. And I think we've shown that over our last five games. I think we've really shown that we have a winning DNA, a championship DNA about us.
And again, do you see these teams raise their level against you guys? You see, you're watching them on tape getting ready, and then you're seeing them against you. And a team like Stony Brook, where they struggle to score, only 37 points Thursday, and then they have 40-some in the first half on Saturday.
I'm sure that plays a part in it, Mike, getting up for us. But these conference games are always like this, especially early on. I think later on, probably towards the back nine, you'll see some teams really drop off and just start giving in to whatever circumstances that they're going through. But right now, early on, people are they're fighting. They're fighting to try to win these games so they don't put themselves in too much of a hole going into that last stretch. But I'm sure a lot of that is, UNCW's coming into town. They're top of the league. I'm sure that plays a part in it. But everybody's fighting for their life right now, even us. Everybody's playing with a desperation, and that's something that I've been on our guys about doing more.
5-0. Behind you, Hofstra and Charleston 4-0. Elon 3-1. You've got Campbell 3-2, the opponent on Saturday. Still 13 conference games to go. As you said, you know this is a long way from being over. You've got to continue to have your edge every night, it would seem.
Yeah, I think we're fighting to develop an edge. I don't think it's quite there. I thought that last game, you could see it in certain ways. You could see it, but just this thing, I keep saying this to our guys. I say this when me and you talk. January is all about trying to gain positive consistency with everything that you're doing. Our standard on and off the court, our identity, our system, just trying to be more consistent with all of that. All of the stuff that you have to bring with you, our toughness, our competitive spirit, all of that has to be consistent on a nightly basis in order for you to position yourself to be a top 4 seed going into March.
Yeah, again, a lot goes into it. The Seahawks, good start right now. Again, 5-0 in the conference, 16-2 overall. We'll take our first break here. When we get back, we're going to talk about the matchup in Boston from Thursday, UNCW and Northeastern. Stay with us. We're talking to Takayo here at Buffalo Wild Wings' Old Eastwood Road location.
Big news, Wilmington. The basketball season's biggest winner is the Pick 6 meal for 2. Just $19.99 at Buffalo Wild Wings. Choose 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for one unbeatable price. Go for boneless wings and any of our 26 sauces, crispy chicken dippers, or double-stacked cheeseburgers with fries, tots, or wedges. Pick 6 starting at only $19.99. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings. Taxes and fees extra. Not valid with other offers. See server for details.
The fans came out today, David. That's right, Gabe. Big games mean bigger tailgates. Check out that Ford F-150 truck. A championship caliber performance. Oh, flawless execution, Gabe. Smart, powerful, and with available Pro Power on board, F-150 just took this tailgate over the top. Game on, David. For the latest offers on Ford F-150, go to buyfordnow.com to see your Carolina Ford dealer today. See owner's manual for important operating instructions.
All-Star Flags is the Cape Fear source for all of your flag-related needs with high-quality American-made flags and poles. We also specialize in custom flags and banners, including the championship banners hanging within Trask Coliseum. All-Star Flags offers full-service installation on flagpoles, both residential and commercial. Visit our showroom and browse through our selection of U.S., state, military, sports, and international flags. Or check us out online at allstarflags.com. All-Star Flags, quality in every star.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Keith Altman with Alpha Mortgage. As a former Seahawk, I know the importance of teamwork. So whether you're here at Trask Coliseum or a beautiful Brooks Field, take comfort in knowing that my team has you covered. From downtown to the suburbs to the beach. Give Alpha Mortgage a call. And go Hawks!
Looking for more than a gym? At O2 Fitness, it's about more than workouts. It's about how you feel, live, and move every day. Enjoy luxurious amenities, spacious turf, top-tier equipment, and expert guidance from personal training, Renew Wellness, and Loop Nutrition. Whether it's a quick lift or a full recharge, you'll find the space, support, and energy to show up as your best self. Feel stronger, live well, do more with O2 Fitness.
Feeling run down trying to keep up with your kids? Grinding at work and the late night football games or streaming sessions are catching up to you? Turn the momentum in your favor. VitaFlow Wilmington has the vitamins and nutrients your body needs for optimal health. As soon as you walk into our state-of-the-art, fully sanitized facility, our professional team of registered nurses help personalize your treatment to become the healthiest and most efficient you. VitaFlow Wilmington is here for your health and wellness 7 days a week. Call us today at 910-222-8859 and get revitalized.
VitaFlow.
Hey you got a sale coming up, your company have some special offer, a big event. There's no better way to spread the word around town than on the radio. Word of mouth advertising starts right here. See, people in this town, they wait to the last minute to do everything. Make plans for the weekend, buy your concert tickets, whatever. Radio is a great way to reach people right before they make their buying decision. We get people on the move, in the car, driving to the shop. Get heard, get noticed, get results, get radio.
Hi, it's Holly Shaw, General Sales Manager at Sunrise Broadcasting. We'd love to get working for you. To get started, go right now to this station's website or social media.
Back here at Buffalo Wild Wings, Old Eastwood Road location. Great crowd here this afternoon. Mike Takayo with you alongside Takayo Siddle, head coach of the Seahawks. Again, UNCW on a roll, winners of 6 straight, 5-0 atop the conference standings right now. And it wasn't easy to get to 5 wins. The 4th of the conference would have been on Thursday in Boston against Northeastern. Coach, we talked about Northeastern coming into this game without some of their key players, L.A. Pratt, who was a preseason all-conference pick. But I'll tell you what, Yuri Fritz had a really nice game. He was somebody that you had to deal with, but at the same time, 6 guys in double figures for UNCW, another big team win for the Seahawks here on the road.
Yeah, I thought like in the first half when we came out flat defensively, blowing coverages, late on arrival. I thought they were way more passionate, way more desperate than we were, but we did enough good on the offensive end to keep ourselves around and give ourselves a chance. Second half, we locked in. We got stops. We were able to get out and run. We executed down the stretch. That last 4.5 minutes, we really took a stand for who we are, as a program, who we are as a team, and we made big plays down the stretch to close the game out.
Yeah, 4:37 to go in that game. It was tied at 68, and UNCW closed it out 19-10 points for Northeastern. And he did a great job at the free throw line, Coach. 30 for 34 from the stripe. So again, when games have been tight, it's been the free throw line that has really been the difference for you guys.
Yeah. We spent so much time on it. We upped it to 200 makes a day now, and we play a little free throw reset game that we like to do a lot. But the guys, they put work in on it. They're good free throw shooters. So that's more of who we are, making 75+% of our free throws. So we have to continue to go up there. That's how you close games out.
Patrick Wessler, another double-double for him, 19 points, 11 rebounds. What do you continue to see from him? Why has he been so dominant here recently?
He's being more imposing, Mike. He's leaning forward, right? What I mean by that is, in the past, he was inconsistent with leaning forward and shying away from contact. Right now, he's initiating the contact, and that's what I mean by leaning forward. And he's really laying roots down to where he wants to be, in the middle of the paint, 2 feet, right around the rim. He's doing some really good things when he catches the basketball, whether he's scoring or passing the basketball out. He's limiting his dribbles, right? Before he was catching it off the block, trying to take 2-3 dribbles to get into his moves. But the guys are doing a great job finding him on his seals, hitting him on time. He's sealing really well right now. And then he's a monster on the glass on both ends of the floor. So Pat is establishing his dominance right now, and like I continue to say, Mike, he's the X factor. He's the guy that can really take this team over the top.
And you mentioned on the glass, you out-rebound this team 41-29. Again, no Gavin Walsh, so you really challenged some of these other guys. And how about some of these numbers? 6 rebounds for Nolan Hodge. You had 6 for Christian May, 7 rebounds for Ross, 6 rebounds for McCoy Mabora. Other guys are kind of filling that void from his absence right now.
Yeah, they are, and they know they have to. They know Gavin's one of our better rebounders. Him and Pat are our 2 best rebounders. And those guards have to continue to get in there and get in the mix. We've won every rebounding battle that we've had, except for one this year. We know that's something that we have to have with us to be in the conversation to win a championship. So the guys take it serious. We need everybody to rebound. We need to gain rebound and do it by committee. And, I thought those guys did a really good job of it. What I don't like right now is our intent and our force to crash the offensive glass. And I think that has a lot to do with the extended minutes those guys are playing. So we're continue to try to get that under wraps here, but we have to be about rebounding on both ends.
Yeah, talk about that for a moment, because you had a great film session the day after talking about the crash percentage. Yeah. What is the crash percentage? What does it need to be for these guys?
Yeah, we want 40 plus. We want to get 40% of our misses back. 40% of our misses back every game. That'll put us probably in the top 10, top 15 in the country. And for a while we were 11th. And that's dropped off since we got into conference play. We talk about it in practice. We want to have a 90% crash percentage in practice. Before Christmas, before conference play, it was at 80. We wanted to increase it to 90, but we haven't been crashing like on a consistent basis like I want us to. That is a real weapon for us. For a long time, we were averaging 17.5 offensive rebounds a game, and we need to get back to it.
It's amazing watching that film session. I had a chance to sit in on it. Again, there's room for improvement for a team that's 16-2 right now. That's saying something.
Yeah, the fight to be consistent on a nightly basis never stops. It never stops. Even when you're winning, you can't get blinded by the outcomes. You have to make sure you're evaluating your team and trying to dissect your group and show them the things that you need to get better in, and you have to actively attack that on a daily basis, and that's what we continue to do as coaches. We have some areas that we struggle with on the road, and we'll really attack those this week.
87-78, UNCW gets the win on the road at Northeastern. Question from Joshua. He saw the social media post. You were wearing a hard hat. What's that all about? What can you tell us about that?
So there was a few things that we talked about before we went on our road swing that we had to have. You didn't see the best one. The best one was the Tigger Bear. And if you guys know Tigger is full of energy. So that was the first thing that I told. Our energy had to be through the roof in everything that we do on the trip. We talked about being the most connected team. So we had a chain that we had from the weight room, being the most connected team at all times, setting a record for touches. We talk about that a lot, and I think we did on the trip. And the hard hat was outworking people, being the toughest team. Then we had a padlock, So you had to take your defense on the road and lock people down, and then rebounding. We took a rebounding bubble with us. And so we had that displayed in every session that we had together. And I think for the most part we did those things well, and we were able to come away with 2 great wins.
There you go. Good question there from Joshua. First game at the Cabot Center. What did you think about the Cabot Center as opposed to Matthews Arena?
Well, the fact that we won, I love it. But no, it's great. It could be a real home court advantage for them if they would play in there more. But it wasn't cold in there. It didn't seem like it was dead in there. So it was a little bit of an environment. I actually enjoyed it.
All right, and you get the win. Certainly enjoy it more. 87-78 the final score. UNCW with that win. That would set up a game with Stony Brook on Saturday. We'll talk about that coming up next. Stay with us.
At Reed's Jewelers, we know that the rules of engagement were made to be broken. So don't settle for the first ring you see in the case. When you put a ring on it, make the moment your own with something that's just as unique as your love. Whether you're going big, keeping it subtle, or finding a happy medium, we're here to help you say I do with a one-of-a-kind design. Because doing things your own way is what makes them mean everything. Visit Reed's Jewelers in store at Mayfair Town Center and Independence Mall, or online at reeds.com to chat with an expert today.
Kennedy's Real Estate Service is your local company for all your residential, brokerage, management, and appraisal needs in the Wilmington and New Hanover County area. Tim is not only a UNCW alumni, he has been your friendly broker since 1994 and providing residential appraisals since 1997. Give him a call, 910-799-1068, or visit him on the web at kennedyres.com.
Dr. Christopher Branco of Oleander Chiropractic wants you to know that you don't have to be a UNCW athlete to be treated like one. Stop by Oleander Chiropractic on Oleander Drive in the Arboretum behind Port City, Java, and you'll get the best care in a safe, comfortable family atmosphere. Dr. Branco has 15 years experience and is the official chiropractic consultant of UNCW Athletics. Oleander Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday with morning and evening appointments available. Most insurance is accepted. For help, tips, and coupons, visit OleanderChiropractic.com.
Hardee's invites you to fill your days with a little more handcrafted goodness. Made from scratch biscuits, baked fresh every 15 minutes. Crispy chicken tenders made with hand-breaded care. 100% Angus beef patties, freshly charbroiled, built to order. And warm smiles every day, from sunrise to supper time. Because at Hardee's, there's always goodness in the making. Exclusions may apply by time of day.
The Coast is calling. Spend your next 4 years at UNC Wilmington. Learn more at uncw.edu/coast.
Hit the water with confidence in a Carolina skiff rigged with the ultimate Suzuki outboard from Marine Warehouse Center. These boats are designed for stability and ease of use, making them ideal for fishing trips and family excursions. Suzuki brings customers the ultimate lightweight, efficient, and reliable 4-stroke power outboards. To get your Carolina skiff powered by Suzuki, call Marine Warehouse at 910-799-1277 or visit marinewarehousecenter.com.
Hi, I'm Joey Pollard, local owner of Winterworld right here in Wilmington. You may have seen me and my daughter Hannah on TV over the years. We're proud to be your local experts in exterior remodeling. Whether supplying storm protection or security, Winterworld still has you covered. Thank you, Wilmington, for all your support over the years. Winterworld, Wilmington's choice for 25 years and counting.
Winterworld, simply the best for life.
Let Marine Warehouse help you build your dreams. Order a custom pair boat to your exact specifications and have it expertly rigged with a Mercury 4-stroke outboard. Pair Marine delivers superior quality at an affordable price. And Mercury outboards are engineered to make every moment on the water unforgettable. At Marine Warehouse, we take pride in working with Pair to deliver a boat that's perfectly tailored to your lifestyle. Contact Marine Warehouse today, 910-799-1277, or visit marinewarehousecenter.com.
The Coast is calling. Spend your next 4 years at UNC Wilmington. Learn more at uncw.edu/coast.
Talking to Takayo here at Buffalo Wild Wings Old Eastwood Road location. Mike Vaccaro with you alongside Takayo Siddle. Back at it next Monday as well. So UNCW heading to New York after the trip to Boston, a victorious trip with the win against Northeastern. Stony Brook. And, Coach, this is a team, again, Thursday night in Philadelphia for them against Drexel. They lose that game. They score 37 total points for the game. First half starts to unfold. What's going through your mind when you're seeing what's happening in front of you? Are you allowed to say that on the air? Give us an edited version, if you will.
I'll be honest with you. I just wanted to see how that first 4 minutes played out, and I wasn't going to call a timeout. I just wanted to see if we would start to get our way about us and start playing better. Boy, was I wrong. I thought we were ready. I mean, we prepared right. We prepared the right way every time. The guys know how important these games are, but they came out with a different fire about them. I knew they'd play better. Stony Brook, that is, but we just weren't us, going back to look at it. We were messing up switches, blowing pick and roll coverages. What teams are starting to do now is they know we go to the glass really hard, so they're really fighting to secure the rebound, and they're just running on us in transition. So our transition defense was non-existent. Our resistance was just not there. And then offensively, we were a joke. We were just standing around, turning the ball over, taking bad shots. So I ran out of things to say. One time out, I just didn't even go in because I didn't even know what to say or do. So at that point, they had to figure it out. They were going to show up and fight and show some pride or whatnot. And they did in the second half.
Hey, you look at the first half, outscored 43-21. You shoot 30%. They shoot almost 57% in this game. Herb wants to know, what was that locker room speech like? Was it one that you bottle up and you use again? Hopefully you don't need it again, but what was it like at halftime?
Why don't you ask him? He's got all of it. He's got all the audio. But, it wasn't one of those locker room talks where I'm just going off and going crazy. It was really like a disappointed big brother, disappointed dad talk. At that point, your manhood is being challenged in a major way. Your pride, your why, everything is being challenged. And I just told him, we have to take some pride here. And who we are as a program, who you are as a basketball player. They're really attacking your manhood right now. And you need to figure this thing out. And I told him the game wasn't too far gone. And my exact words were, if we come out here and compete like we're capable of and show some pride, by this first 4 minute media, we're going to be right where we need to be. And from that point on, I just took a step back and let them handle it. And we were player-led for the last 20 minutes, and that's the only reason why we won. It had nothing to do with my talk. I had nothing to do with that. It had nothing to do with our staff. These players win these games. My ego isn't that big to where I'm taking credit for us winning the games. Those guys win those games, and we were completely player-led, and they went out there and took that one.
So you're down 22. They have the first 2 points. You're down 24 very early in that second half. All of a sudden, things start rolling your way. And again, I thought the defense is where it started. Yeah. That led to the energy on the offensive end as well. Is that where it started for you?
Yeah, and it has to start there for us every time. That's when we're at our best. But we played with force, like extreme force. We were aggressive. That's what we've been trying to get them to do all year on a consistent basis. We were hard to deal with. When we started coming back, I knew at some point they would break. I knew at some point they would fold. And no knock on them. They know how to lose. We know how to win. And I kept telling our guys that when these moments get tight on them, they're gonna crumble. And they put up a little bit of a fight, but at the end of the day, they are who they are, and we are who we are, and shine through in that last 20 minutes of the game.
down 24, 24-0 run. Have you ever been part of a run like that?
No, I've never been a part of anything like that before. And I hope that I never have to go through anything like that again. 6 heart attacks later, a few strokes later. I'm here today. I survived, but I don't want to go through that again unless it's, one of those games where we're just playing out of our mind. But like I said, all the credit goes to the players for sticking with it. Think about the amount of toughness you have to have, the amount of pride you have to have, the amount of fight you have to be, your back is against the wall in a major way, and you come out and you fight like you do, and you come away with a huge road win like that. All the odds were stacked against you. I think you said we had a 1% chance to win.
Yeah. Something
like that. You have to have something going on inside of you, burning inside of you to figure that thing out. And, we have to take that and build off of it.
Yeah, so it topped a 22-point comeback against Drake in the CBI. It was the largest comeback in the NCAA this season for about a half hour or so. Belmont beat Drake, coming back from 25 down on Saturday as well, so big comeback there. But still, 4 in double figures in this game. Patrick Wessler, another double-double, 14 points, 12 rebounds. But Nolan Hodge was the one, 22 points, 6 of 12 from three-point range. Your only other win up there was Malik Harden-Hayes, who had 31 points in a game. He only had 5 threes in that game. So I thought, this is going to be a Malik Harden-Hayes kind of performance, and it kind of was from Nolan Hodge to help you guys out.
It was. He was special. He is special. That's exactly what we needed him to do. He's our, I tell you this, Mike, he's the top 5 player in this league. I'm taking him over anybody, and he showed up for us. But I think the unsung hero is Noah Ross. Think about all the big plays that happened in that last 4 minutes.
Yep.
A couple 50-50 balls that he recovered. He stuck a huge 3. But he delivered some big-time passes to Patrick for some layups, a big-time block to cap the game off. But he made all the big plays late as a senior, man, and I'm so proud of him. He doesn't get enough credit for the little things that he does for this program, on this team. And in my opinion, he was the hero in that game.
Well, look at the numbers. 6 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, no turnovers, 1 big block, as you mentioned, couple steals as well. And it seems like, again, when the energy is low, he is the guy that picks it up and gets that team going on the defensive end that leads to the offense.
Yeah, Mike, when you talk about some of the leaders that we've had here and the impact that they've had on our program, he's at the top. Donovan was a heck of a leader. I thought Sims was a pretty good leader. But this kid is like, we say bleed Till all the time. He bleeds Till. Like, he is a UNCW guy. And he doesn't get enough credit. He is one of the best leaders and most impactful leaders, special people that I've ever been around. And I'm so thankful and blessed to have been able to coach him for 4 years.
Yeah, certainly a big impact in this game. The Seahawks win it 75-71, 24-point comeback victory for UNCW to stay unbeaten atop the conference standings at 5-0. A lot of choices for this week's Carolina Ford Dealers Player of the Week. Some good performances. We'll take a break. We'll have this week's award winner coming up next. Stay with us. We're talking to Takayo here at Buffalo Wild Wings' old Eastwood Road location.
Big news, Wilmington. The basketball season's biggest winner is the Pick 6 Meal for 2. Just $19.99 at Buffalo Wild Wings. Choose 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for one unbeatable price. Go for boneless wings and any of our 26 sauces, crispy chicken dippers, or double stacked cheeseburgers with fries, tots, or wedges. Pick 6 starting at only $19.99. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings. Taxes and fees extra. Not valid with other offers. See server for details.
At Pawn USA, we buy, sell, trade, and loan money on almost anything. Buying? Come check out our amazing inventory at our 5 convenient locations. Selling? We can give you cash or a loan for your items on the spot. Find the Pawn USA nearest you in Wallace, Charlotte, Leland, and in Wilmington, and we'll work with you for an enjoyable and beneficial experience. Ask about our free layaway plan and check us out at pawnusa.net and on eBay. There's always a new find at Pawn USA.
Hampton Inn University and Hampton Inn Suites Landville Park are proud UNCW Seahawks sponsors. Award-winning hotels providing rooms, suites, catering, and meeting rooms. Ask for the Seahawks special. Call 910-399-9006. That's 910-399-9006. HamptonInns.com and support the Seahawks.
You don't need to shout to be heard. Just get in front of people already looking for what you offer. Digital ads do just that, targeting your ideal customers by interest, behavior, and location, right where they spend time online. From awareness to decision, we help you reach them at every stage of the buying funnel. And pairing digital with radio, it can boost your website traffic up to 4.5 times.
Have I got your attention now?
Let us help you turn awareness into action, on air and online. Call us today, 910-632-2134, or visit advertisesunrise.com.
Hi, I'm Joey Pollard, local owner of Window World right here in Wilmington. You may have seen me and my daughter Hannah on TV over the years. We're proud to be your local experts in exterior remodeling. Whether supplying storm protection or security, Window World still has you covered. Thank you, Wilmington, for all your support over the years. Window World, Wilmington's choice for 25 years and counting.
Window World, simply the best for less.
I'm Josh Barber for Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington. It's our desire to be Wilmington's premier source for all your automotive needs. Our knowledge, selection, and most importantly, customer service is second to none. Whether you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, need regularly scheduled maintenance, technical repair, or collision service, we invite you to experience the way we do business. So come see us at Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington on Oleander Drive and let us be your car dealer. Remember, if you buy anywhere else, you'll pay too much, and go Seahawks.
Preparing for the big game, athletes practice countless hours year-round. Then, it's game time, and their fans get to see the results, cheering on their team to a win. At Coastline Insurance, we're working hard behind the scenes, preparing for when you need us, because we want our customers to be our biggest fans. Let Coastline Insurance shop your coverage and find out why we say, when we shop, you win. Find us online at coastlineinsurance.com.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level. And the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Looking for more than a gym? At O2 Fitness, it's about more than workouts. It's about how you feel, live, and move every day. Enjoy luxurious amenities, spacious turf, top-tier equipment, and expert guidance from personal training, Renew Wellness, and Loop Nutrition. Whether it's a quick lift or a full recharge, you'll find the space, support, and energy to show up as your best self. Feel stronger, live well, do more with O2 Fitness.
When it comes to industrial, hydraulic, hose, and marine supplies, FP Fensel Supply Company is a company you can trust. If we don't have what you need in stock, we'll get it. If you need help troubleshooting a problem, we'll do our best to solve it at competitive prices. We call it the Fensel Focus. Simply put, we know trust comes from a good experience, and we've been providing that to our customers from Wilmington to Jacksonville for 50 years. On the web at fenselsupply.com. That's FENSEL supply.com. Back here at Buffalo Wild Wings, Old Eastwood Road location, talking to Takayo here on this Monday afternoon. Mike Vaccaro with you alongside the coach. Again, we're back at it next Monday as well. All right, time for the Carolina Ford Dealers Player of the Week. And I think a couple of choices here, but it's hard to deny a guy who averaged a double-double. Patrick Wessler, 16.5 points, 11.5 rebounds in the 2 games up north. Shot almost 67% from the field, 14 of 21, 83% from the free throw line. He was 5 of 6, averaged 1.5 blocks per game, and both games were double-doubles. Now 9 double-doubles on the season. It's number 1 in the conference, 9th in the country as well. As you said, he's a difference maker, and he's a big key right now why this team is playing the way they are and the way he has developed as well. Maybe he wasn't playing this good to start the season, but boy, he's been lights out for you guys, and again, coming off of the flu as well.
Yes, he's an X-factor player for us, Mike. I mean, he does so many different things for us. You know what's a shame? The fact that he didn't get Player of the Week. It's a shame that we haven't had a Player of the Week yet. It's mind-boggling. You have a team that's doing so well. You have unbelievable weeks by guys like Nolan Hodge, and then this kid, I thought Nolan had a week where he averaged 20 points and 6 rebounds, and then Patrick Wessler averages a double-double. We went 2-0. How is he not Player of the Week? Like, it's mind-boggling to me. Like, who's voting? Who's doing the voting? Like, who's in charge of this? How come UNCW hadn't had a Player of the Week yet? It's starting to piss me off. I'm just being honest. We just don't get enough credit as a program. Our kids don't get enough credit, and it's a shame that he didn't get Player of the Week.
A balanced team. I think that's maybe the plus that you look at it for you guys. You have 4 in double figures, but I'm with you. Again, to average a double-double on the road in conference play is certainly a big accomplishment. And as you said, too, Nolan Hodge right now, on the season, 7th best scorer in the conference, averaging over 16 points a game. He's had some big games. I'm my mind is as boggled as yours is right now because these guys are certainly playing hard. But again, I guess the team over the individual right now is.
I want to say this: we don't give a crap about it. All right, let me say that. We'd rather keep winning and have team success. But when you deserve something, I mean, they need to make it happen. I mean, what in the world is going on? So that's my piece. We'll just keep on, out-teaming people. But at some point, we deserve a little bit more credit than what we're getting here.
You might be the only team without a Player of the Week this year to maybe win the championship. Who knows? But Patrick Wessler, he's our Player of the Week. The Carolina Ford Dealers Player of the Week. When you drive a smart and powerful Ford F-150, you're ready to tackle any job. Game on. See your Carolina Ford dealer, proud partner of Seahawk Athletics. Some more questions coming in. We'll take a break here. We'll answer those questions next. We'll see if they've got anything to do with Player of the Week. Again, I have nothing to do with it, just so you know.
I know you
just
don't.
So you know as well. Again, Patrick Wessler, he's our Player of the Week. We'll take a break. More after this. We're talking to Takayo at Buffalo Wild Wings' Old Eastwood Road location.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
You got next. The next open road. The next uncharted trail. The Ford Bronco and Ford Bronco Sport, you've got the next great SUV. Equipped with a blend of off-road performance, on-road precision, and plenty of power to conquer the next adventure. The latest offers on the new Bronco or Bronco Sport, you got next. Only at your Carolina Ford dealer.
Kennedy's Real Estate Service is your local company for all your residential, brokerage, management, and appraisal needs in the Wilmington and New Hanover County area. Tim is not only a UNCW alumni, he has been your friendly broker since 1994 and providing residential appraisals since 1997. Give him a call, 910-799-1068, or visit him on the web at KennedyRES.com.
Dr. Christopher Branco of Oleander Chiropractic wants you to know that you don't have to be a UNCW athlete to be treated like one. Stop by Oleander Chiropractic on Oleander Drive in the Arboretum behind Port City, Java, and you'll get the best care in a safe, comfortable family atmosphere. Dr. Branco has 15 years experience and is the official chiropractic consultant of UNCW Athletics. Oleander Chiropractic is open Monday through Friday with morning and evening appointments available. Most insurance is accepted. For help, tips, and coupons, visit OleanderChiropractic.com.
All-Star Flags is the Cape Fear source for all of your flag-related needs with high-quality American-made flags and poles. We also specialize in custom flags and banners, including the championship banners hanging within Trask Coliseum. All-Star Flags offers full-service installation on flagpoles, both residential and commercial. Visit our showroom and browse through our selection of U.S., state, military, sports, and international flags. Or check us out online at allstarflags.com. All-Star Flags, quality in every star.
Hardee's invites you to fill your days with a little more handcrafted goodness. Made from scratch biscuits, baked fresh every 15 minutes. Crispy chicken tenders made with hand-breaded care. 100% Angus beef patties, freshly charbroiled, built to order. And warm smiles every day, from sunrise to supper time. Because at Hardee's, there's always goodness in the making. Exclusions may apply by time of day.
Hit the water with confidence in a Carolina skiff rigged with the ultimate Suzuki outboard from Marine Warehouse Center. These boats are designed for stability and ease of use, making them ideal for fishing trips and family excursions. Suzuki brings customers the ultimate lightweight, efficient, and reliable 4-stroke power outboards. To get your Carolina skiff powered by Suzuki, call Marine Warehouse at 910-799-1277 or visit marinewarehousecenter.com.
Feeling run down trying to keep up with your kids, grinding at work and the late-night football games or streaming sessions are catching up to you? Turn the momentum in your favor. VitaFlow Wilmington has the vitamins and nutrients your body needs for optimal health. As soon as you walk into our state-of-the-art, fully sanitized facility, our professional team of registered nurses help personalize your treatment to become the healthiest and most efficient you. VitaFlow Wilmington is here for your health and wellness 7 days a week. Call us today at 910-222-8859 and get revitalized.
VitaFlow.
Let Marine Warehouse help you build your dreams. Order a custom pair boat to your exact specifications and have it expertly rigged with a Mercury 4-stroke outboard. Pair Marine delivers superior quality at an affordable price. And Mercury outboards are engineered to make every moment on the water unforgettable. At Marine Warehouse, we take pride in working with Pair to deliver a boat that's perfectly tailored to your lifestyle. Contact Marine Warehouse today, 910-799-1277, or visit marinewarehousecenter.com.
At Reed's Jewelers, we know that the rules of engagement were made to be broken. So don't settle for the first ring you see in the case. When you put a ring on it, make the moment your own with something that's just as unique as your love. Whether you're going big, keeping it subtle, or finding a happy medium, we're here to help you say I do with a one-of-a-kind design. Because doing things your own way is what makes them mean everything. Visit Reed's Jewelers in store at Mayfair Town Center and Independence Mall, or online at reeds.com to chat with an expert today.
Talkin to Takayo here at Buffalo Wild Wings Old Eastwood Road location. Mike Vaccaro with you alongside Takayo Siddle. Taking a question for the audience here. Kaden and Callie, I think you were just talking to them. They have. Do you have any advice for someone just starting to play basketball? What's your advice?
I would tell them to just work really, really hard on their fundamentals. Whoever it is that they're training with or whatever, just really work relentlessly on their fundamentals.
And that's something you guys do on a daily basis as well. It's kind of where you guys start a lot of your practices, right?
Yeah. We try to work on our fundamental skills all the time. And these guys work really hard day to day. So that would be the advice I would give to a young kid. Just work really hard on your fundamentals.
Another question from Carboni. He's out there somewhere. How important are winning toughness plays, especially when your shots aren't falling?
You have to be the toughest team all the time in order to give yourself a chance to be in the game. So winning those toughness plays are very important.
I want to ask you, people don't realize you're on the road Thursday to Saturday. It's a quick turnaround.
Yeah.
You and your staff, game ends, you get back to the hotel Thursday night after getting a win. Take us through what happens between there in the morning when then you sit down with your players and go over that, the good, the bad, the ugly type of thing.
Yeah, so what I do as a head coach is probably a lot different from what they do. Get back, try to decompress a little bit, rewatch the game that we just played so we can get the film ready to show the guys. We always want to worry about us more than we worry about our opponent. So clean up and good is what we call it. Things that we need to work on, things that you were talking about earlier, and then the things that we did well. So just giving them a contrast between the both. And then for me, after watching our game, it's probably 2-3 o'clock in the morning, so trying to get a few hours of rest, get up, try to get my notes ready for the guys before our first meeting, and then watching all of the game edits that we'll have for our opponents, personnel, offense, defense, their special team stuff, trying to watch that to get familiar with them, trying to study their stats really quick. So I can be a little familiar with them, and then our assistant coaches are, they're prepared way beforehand. I never work ahead. I'm always worried about our opponent, the team that's in front of us. They are working ahead, so they have everything prepared for me, everything ready for the team, because they're presenting it to them. And then when we go down, we meet as a staff to talk about what we need to be ready for before the guys get down. And then the way we broke it up on Friday, we came down, we watched Clean Up and Good. We watched personnel. They ate. We got back together. We watched their offense. We went through their offense in the ballroom with a lot of energy, did some blockouts. And then we watched their defense, went through their defensive game plan, our offensive game plan. And then we got ourselves together and got on a bus and traveled for about 5 hours and got to the hotel and tried to get a little bit of rest.
Yeah, I don't think people always realize, again, going from Thursday to Saturday, you get in conference play, you get that rhythm going, but that's a quick turnaround, not just for you, but for everybody, to make sure that you're ready to go for the next game on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, Mike, you're with us in the trenches, so you see what we do. The whole bus ride. For me, I'm just trying to catch up, and I watched 3 games before we got to Stony Brook, just to catch up. Did my notes and stuff that night when we got there. It's a lot, but it's fun. It's rewarding when those guys go out there and they're able to compete and win. But it's definitely taxing. You have to be built for it. You have to be built different. I'm in my 17th, 18th year of doing this. It's just a way of life for me and the coaches. And we're blessed to have guys that are process-driven and that love it just as much as we do.
Yeah, those of you that don't travel with them, they're not watching movies on that 5-hour bus ride. They're watching games, getting prepared, and everybody is kind of doing that. So just a little look behind the curtain there, what it takes going from a Thursday to Saturday on the road to get ready and get prepared and get another win for UNCW as they've been doing that. Again, 16-2 overall, 5-0 in conference play. We'll take our last break and look ahead to a rival coming to town, Campbell University, in CA play. That happens Saturday night in Trask. We'll talk about it next. Stay with us.
At Pawn USA, we buy, sell, trade, and loan money on almost anything. Buying? Come check out our amazing inventory at our 5 convenient locations. Selling? We can give you cash or a loan for your items on the spot. Find the Pawn USA nearest you in Wallace, Charlotte, Leland, and in Wilmington, and we'll work with you for an enjoyable and beneficial experience. Ask about our free layaway plan and check us out at pawnusa.net and on eBay. There's always a new find at Pawn USA.
I'm Josh Barber for Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington. It's our desire to be Wilmington's premier source for all your automotive needs. Our knowledge, selection, and most importantly, customer service is second to none. Whether you're in the market for a new or used vehicle, need regularly scheduled maintenance, technical repair, or collision service, we invite you to experience the way we do business. So come see us at Capital Ford Lincoln of Wilmington on Oleander Drive and let us be your car dealer. Remember, if you buy anywhere else, you'll pay too much, and go Seahawks.
Hampton Inn University and Hampton Inn Suites Landville Park are proud UNCW Seahawks sponsors. Award-winning hotels providing rooms, suites, catering, and meeting rooms. Ask for the Seahawks special. Call 910-399-9006. That's 910-399-9006. HamptonInn.com and support the Seahawks.
Today we have two very special guests on our program. Introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right. Oh, I like it. So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip. Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
The Coast is calling. Spend your next 4 years at UNC Wilmington. Learn more at uncw.edu/coast.
Keith Altman with Alpha Mortgage. As a former Seahawk, I know the importance of teamwork. So whether you're here at Trask Coliseum or at beautiful Brooks Field, take comfort in knowing that my team has you covered. From downtown to the suburbs to the beach. Give Alpha Mortgage a call. And go Hawks!
When it comes to industrial, hydraulic, hose, and marine supplies, FP Fensel Supply Company is a company you can trust. If we don't have what you need in stock, we'll get it. If you need help troubleshooting a problem, we'll do our best to solve it at competitive prices. We call it the Fensel Focus. Simply put, we know trust comes from a good experience, and we've been providing that to our customers from Wilmington to Jacksonville for 50 years. On the web at fenselsupply.com. That's FENSEL supply.com.
Preparing for the big game, athletes practice countless hours year-round. Then, it's game time, and their fans get to see the results, cheering on their team to a win. At Coastline Insurance, we're working hard behind the scenes, preparing for when you need us, because we want our customers to be our biggest fans. Let Coastline Insurance shop your coverage and find out why we say, when we shop, you win. Find us online at coastlineinsurance.com.
Back to wrap things up for our Monday episode of Talkin to Takayo here at Buffalo Wild Wings, Old Eastwood Road location. Again, we're back at it next Monday as well. Before we look ahead at Campbell, a question from Cher, an update on Gavin. What can you tell us about him?
Gavin is day-to-day right now. He had an infection in his knee, and they went in and cleaned it out. And so he's going through the protocol to get that taken care of. He's still in the hospital up there, making sure everything is good before they discharge him. But hopefully he'll be back with us at the end of the week. And he seems to be getting better each and every day. So.
And big loss. He's missed now the last 3 games in conference play, so we're hoping to have him back soon. Won't have him back, it doesn't look like, for Saturday. Campbell comes to town, coach. New head coach there, John Andershek, who comes from the Florida staff that won the national championship last year. And, they're 99-3-2, but they're pretty good. As you look at some of the numbers, and, DJ Smith, one of the co-players of the week this week, coming off of 32 points in the setback to Elon. But what do you see when you look at Campbell?
Yeah, very, very simple, but very effective. Offensively, you talked about the Smith kid can really score the basketball. But, when I say they're simple, they're not going to do anything complicated offensively. It's just going to be a ball screen or some type of off-ball screen. And then whatever action it is, they do a really good job reading it, but then they have a dynamic guy using the ball screen or off-ball screen. They really score the ball at a high level. They know what they're trying to get. They know who they're trying to get the ball to. They get it to them in their sweet spots. So that's going to be a challenge to hit the glass hard. And then on the other end, they're going to compete and fight you defensively. So this is not the Campbell of old. This is a really good team that'll finish top 4, top 5 in this league.
Yeah, again, the 113th meeting between UNCW and Campbell. It'll be the 5th as conference opponents in the CAA. So big game Saturday, 7 o'clock. Come on out, wear your teal. The students will be wearing their teal. Students will be back, so it should be a great environment, Coach, and looking for another big, exciting game. Maybe not a 24-point comeback, but certainly a good game against Campbell on Saturday.
Yep, thanks, Mike.
All right. That's Takayo Siddle. I'm Mike Vaccaro. Thanks for joining us. Again, we'll see you Saturday, 7 o'clock. If you cannot make it out there, we'll have that for you on The Breeze, on Flow College. We'll also be on Cape Fear CW as well. So a lot of coverage of the game. A big game. 113th meeting between UNCW and Campbell happens Saturday at Trask Coliseum. Thanks for joining us here today. Have a great day, everybody.